Hello, welcome back to PlayStation Access. My name is Dave, and I'm joined today by Holly.
Hey, guys.
And we're coming to you from the PlayStation Theatre in New York, where we have just seen the reveal of the PS4 Pro.
Yes, we have.
And we have a video right now, which is everything you need to know, everything we learned today.
Yep.
Holly has a massive list of things on her laptop, which she's going to be referring to quite a lot. So let's get on with it. What's the first thing?
Okay, the first thing is about the look.
Right.
Okay, because it does look different.
It does.
And they said that this new looks, it's kind of got the three blocks, and this is to symbolise the extra power. It's symbolic.
Like it, yeah, okay.
Well, that's meant to kick it off with.
I think you can see that. I definitely can see that, yeah. It does look like it's got more power inside.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay, then the next one is about who can play PS4 Pro.
Okay.
Okay, and what they're really trying to say here is that all games will be playable on both the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 4 Pro.
Right.
Okay, and it's just that most upcoming games will benefit from the PlayStation 4 Pro.
Okay, so it's the same disc. It's the same deal.
Yeah.
You can play your disc on your PS4 or your PS4 Pro, no problems.
Yeah, exactly. All games will run on both models, use the same interface, share the same multiplayer network, and they're not considering any exclusive features for either model.
Okay.
Okay?
Good to know.
Yeah, it is good to know.
Yeah.
The next is, do you need it to play PSVR?
Right.
You don't.
I knew that one.
You did know that because you have been playing PSVR on a standard PlayStation 4.
I have indeed, yes, and it's been excellent.
Yeah, so any of our PlayStation VR videos on the channel, those are PS4.
Yes,
not PS4 Pro.
No.
But it's playable across both. But depending on the title, the PlayStation 4 Pro can enhance the frame rate from 60 to 90 frames per second, or from 90 to 120 frames per second.
Got it.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. Now moving on, I've got what can it do?
What can it do?
What can
it
it
sounds
do?
like a big one.
Let me tell you, Dave.
Please do.
Okay, so depending on the content and what the developers are really looking to do here, it can do 4K quality resolution, both support on gameplay and on video.
Right, good.
Which is always good. Stabilise a higher frame rate for smoother gameplay.
Yep.
Now, if a game is already locked at 60 frames per second on PS4, it'll be 60 on PS4 Pro.
Got you. Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Improved in graphics rendering, providing richer graphics.
Yeah.
Which we saw some of here. Hopefully when you guys watched the stream, you were able to get an understanding of that. But for us here at the PlayStation Theatre, you could really tell the difference.
Yeah, we were looking at it in 4K and HDR, and you can see that added detail and the sort of richness, I guess, from the HDR is amazing.
What colours will be available, Jackson?
I've got an idea, but I'm going to let you tell me.
Jet black.
Jet black.
So every PlayStation console colours are properly named. PlayStation 4's generation is jet black. PlayStation 3's was piano black. And at the moment, there's no other colours on the horizon. We are looking at jet black for launch.
Sounds good. I like it.
And they've got how many games will support PS4 Pro?
How many?
Well, all first-party titles going out in 2017 will support 4K.
Okay.
So you're looking at Horizon Zero Dawn, Days Gone, Detroit, Spider-Man. All of these type of games, which we saw a few bits of during the presentation.
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn did look good.
Yes. Oh,
These will all be supported for 4K.
Okay.
But furthermore, some titles will be patched.
Yes.
So we saw Infamous First Light.
Yep.
Which features Fetch.
Yep.
And Uncharted 4.
Yes.
And then we are working with third-party publishers to help them patch some of their existing games and help them bring their games out for PS4 Pro in the future as well.
Definitely.
Now, in terms of services as well, we know that Netflix are working on an app that will also stream in 4K.
Yes, that's very exciting.
And also YouTube. YouTube are also working on an app because we know that's pretty much the biggest place for 4K content right now.
As they said in the presentation, there's loads and loads of 4K content already. So it's great to know that you're going to get that on your PS4 Pro.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Now, this one said, will the price of games change?
Yes.
And we can say, certainly from a first-party point of view, from PlayStation's own games, no, there will be no price change.
Yep.
But they obviously can't comment on third-party, but right now, no, there'll be no price difference because of the PlayStation 4 Pro.
Yep,
which
makes
is
sense.
good to know.
Well, it's the same game.
It is exactly the same game working across both.
Yeah.
Interestingly, someone said, is it harder for developers?
Yeah.
And they said, no, they're basically building for the same PlayStation 4 platform, so development should be relatively seamless for the two versions. It's just how you manage that little bit of extra work to bring it up, to make use of the PlayStation 4 Pro.
They said in their presentation when they were looking at For Honor that it was the same, they were using the same sort of textures and things, it's just they were showing differently on the PS4 Pro. So from the development point of view, that was easy.
And it's always good to know, because one of the PS4's big things is about it being a great environment to develop in, helping more developers bring more games and better games. So that's always good to know. Next is, how big is the hard drive?
I know this one, it's 1 terabyte.
It is, and we can confirm that if you have been upgrading your hard drives, your HDD, on your current PS4, you can still do that.
That's very good. I think people will be excited about that.
It is, because it gives you the option and the freedom. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Now, someone asked me how big it was.
Physically,
how big the PS4 Pro is. Okay, now in comparison to a regular PlayStation 4 console, it's 19% bigger in volume, 32% bigger in weight.
I'm happy with that. Yeah, I mean, I just saw it in the box and it looks fantastic.
It does look really pretty.
Next to the new PS4.
Now, next up, someone asked if you can transfer data. So it might be that you already have a PlayStation 4 and you're looking to upgrade.
Yeah.
But obviously, you've got things on your PS4 and you can transfer stuff.
Okay, that's good. That's really good.
So what will happen, the PlayStation 4 Pro will be shipped at launch with version 3.7 of the software.
Okay.
With version 4 coming soon.
Yes.
Of the firmware. Once you've updated it, an option to transfer data from one system to another via Ethernet cable will become available.
Right, fantastic.
Making it nice and easy if you want to upgrade.
All your preferences, all your save games, all the stuff you want.
Exactly.
Just right onto the new PS4 Pro.
For people who want to know if it'll look better outside of gaming and video, text and some icons will be in 4K, but the processing is also upgraded, so you might find that some displays load faster.
Got you.
It's always good to know. Get the full experience.
Yeah, good experience.
So we've already talked about what it can do.
Yes.
But how much more powerful is it?
I don't know.
You do know.
I do.
It's a pop quiz.
Loads more.
Exactly. Specifically, they've actually doubled the power of the GPU and they're boosting the clock rate of the CPU.
Right.
So the GPU, for example, is going from 1.84 teraflops to 4.2 teraflops.
That's a big increase.
Always like it when the good numbers go up.
That's an up.
And that should give you some idea.
Yeah.
And finally, a cosmetic one.
Okay.
But at the moment, we can put removable faceplates on our current PlayStation 4 models. I have a red faceplate on one of my PS4s at home.
Yeah.
But we can save this one. The faceplate of the PS4 Pro cannot be removed. So there won't be no plans to sell separate faceplates.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
Always good to know these things.
Yeah, you might have had that question and now that question has been answered.
There you go. Okay, so that's me running through my enormous list of things.
Yeah.
But I'm going to let you can have the good stuff.
Well, yeah, there's like two very important things that we've missed out there.
You can have.
I can have them. Oh, you're so kind. So, PS4 Pro is launching.
Yep.
In North America, Europe, and Japan.
Yes.
On the 10th of November.
Well done.
This year, 2016.
This year, it's really soon.
And it's going to cost $399.
Yep.
€399.
Yep.
And £349.
Exactly. Well done.
Thank you. I had one job and I did that job.
Jackson.
So, yes, exactly. So that is everything we know about the PS4 Pro.
Yep.
We've just learned here at New York at the PlayStation Theatre, we are now going to run off and play it.
I'm allowed to play Mass Effect the whole time is like directly in my line of sight here.
It. Yeah.
And they've told me I'm allowed to put it into my hands.
Yeah, I think if I stop Holly from playing it any longer, then there will be a murder. So thank you very much for watching this video. That's everything that we know, everything you need to know about the PS4 Pro coming in November, on November the 10th this year.
Yeah.
And we're very excited to get our hands on it, as I'm sure you are. Thank you for watching. Please do comment to let us know what you think of the PS4 Pro. Like this video if you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss anything coming from the world of PlayStation.